Hey ma, hey ma, hey ma. Hey ma, hey ma, hey ma. I said, hey,
I can't stand when I'm not efficient with time. All I do is make a U-turn, but it's time to go get some cards and thank all of the lovely ladies that have made what I'm doing a possibility. So thank you, moms.
For cards right now. I don't know where they are. Not trying to point it at anybody, dude. Like, what are you doing? You know what's funny though? I really feel like people don't care. Like, people are like in their own little world. And so it's like, I don't care what you do, just don't include me. Weirdo, but they don't know me, so I do not know where the cards are. But Mother's Day. Mother's Day.
my heroes. We gon' get this paper.
Honestly, pedestrian. Yeah, pedestrian. Honestly, it wasn't that bad walking in there in the store for the very first time. The only people that cared were the elderly folk, and maybe this car is right beside me trying to figure out what I'm doing. But the only people that cared were the elderly folk, and they were just people watching. So anybody who people watches is probably the person that's this car is like literally following us. But only people who people watch will probably even notice that I have this big old camera in my hands recording. So it wasn't too bad. Get more comfortable doing it. Consistency is the big thing though, ain't it, Drew? Like continually doing it. I respect people who do this like every day. It's crazy.
We gon' get this paper. You gon' see us later. Monica and Ava, thanks for all the favors. Got my money saved up. Hey ma, I know I never did behave a lot. Never got good grades a lot. And turn your heads to grades a lot.
Found them. Boom. Got it. Alright. What do you think? I think these are winners. Man, not gonna say how much I spent on there, but it was worth for all it for all the moms. I hope nobody feels left out. I'm making as many calls as possible because women, you are beautiful. And if a card shows my appreciation, I'll give cards to the day I decease. That's a weird way to put it, but
she just gon' throw a steps on. Haters gon' throw their F's on. And we just gon' throw a party. And I'ma just throw my Teflon. Cause family be that plug though. And I ain't even flex on. The twin bro be that Victor. And Big Cuz be that Chef Sean.
So I think about my mom and my grandma, though I call them my two queens. A lot of stuff that I do is to make them proud. Growing up, I feared failure because I didn't want to displease them because I know the sacrifices that they've made for me. And I love thinking about the strength of women, but just really moms that go to work day in and day out. They take care of their kids, they feed them, they wake up first, they go to sleep last, and that's a job, that's a huge job, but nobody can love like a mother. I think about a Bible verse that says, grandchildren are the crown of the aged, and not calling my grandma aged, she is aged, but she created a man, right? My mom created a man, and there were always men who would doubt that could be possible, that a female could raise a male, a young king. And I thank them for that, but I also thank all the moms out there who I get to interact with, and I get to train their sons and their daughters who trust me enough to be a role model and an example for them. Because moms, I mean, you already know this, but especially for young males, we want to find that attachment. We want to find that role model, and sometimes we don't look for that role model in the correct places. So I know I'm trying to make my mom and my grandmother proud, and I thank you for trusting me and being that role model for your son, for your daughter. But just the value of moms, it's ineffable. You can't really explain it because they do so much. Think about my mom. One thing that just stands out for me is my mom lived in Atlanta when I was in Aiken, South Carolina. It was a 2-hour trip, and it was Christmas, and she had to work But she came to visit me, and that night, around 5 p.m., she went back home, right, to get a gift, to work. But as soon as she got off of work, she came back down, 2-hour drive just to see me again. And that's when it hit me that, man, this lady, like, and I was young, I didn't understand, but this woman really loves me. She cares for me. She's sacrificing for me. And I don't know, like, people get mad on Happy Father's Day when you say, Happy Father's Day to a mom. And I do that sometimes. And I say Happy Father's Day to the fathers too. But some moms play so many roles, you can't limit them to just one thing. So moms, suffice to say, I appreciate you from my mom and my grandma. If y'all are watching this, like, I love y'all, and I want to treat y'all like queens because you treat me like a king. So moms, you all are queens out there. I appreciate you and I love you. So thanks for watching this little meander, this little rant. I think I'm finished.
I want to thank anybody who's been a mother to a motherless child.